Hold on, boys.
Distinguished guests, Wominjeka, welcome to Melbourne. I'd like to acknowledge Kulin Nation's Aboriginal elders past, present and future. That was Western Creation and the Warrama and Jindabyne Warrabak dance groups, uniting all Indigenous and non-Indigenous Australia through sharing their culture. Our next item is by one of Australia's finest opera singers, who is being accompanied on piano by Tony Lalich, presenting Biami Creation Stories from the Australian Indigenous Opera by Deborah Cheetham. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome Gungari baritone Dom Bemrose.
This aria is from Pecan Summer, Australia's first Indigenous opera by Yorta Yorta soprano and composer Deborah Cheetham. It is a story as new and as old as can possibly be. New in the sense that it'll be premiered in just 40 days' time on country up in Marupna, and old because it is a story from the Dreamtime. This aria speaks of the creation of the Murray River, or the Dungala, as it is known in Yorta Yorta country. It is a creation of how the river came to be when the Bayami, the creator spirit, sent down a giant mythical snake to carve the path. In the scene, James, the character I will play, tells this story to his children. And I'll have the honour of being this role and creating this role at its world premiere on October 9th, 2010. From Act 2 of Pecan Summer, this is Bayami Creation Story.
Sent an old woman down from the mountains with her yam stick to dig food. She go away farther there. Across hot, very dry plain, Bayami sent his giant mythical snake to see her. Old woman, walk many roads to drag a path with her yam stick. Behind old woman came the giant snake to dance about her path, making bends in the river. Bayami shouted thunder, lightning struck, rain fell. Water came rushing down the valley. In the tracks, the old woman and the giant snake had made. By and by, she came upon the sea, fell asleep.
Thank you, Dom Bemrose and Tony Lalich. Please now make welcome, on behalf of the Aboriginal people of Australia, Uncle Reg Blow.
G'day. My name is Reg Blow and I'm an elder of the Melbourne Aboriginal community. It's certainly my pleasure to perform the welcome ceremony on behalf of the United Nations Advanced Global Health Organisation. I acknowledge the Woonwurrung and Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, the traditional owners of the land we stand on. I acknowledge my own ancestry as Gurang Gurang, to make the distinction that I'm not of this land and that I come from Northern Australia. I acknowledge the elders past and present, our collective ancestors whose shoulders we stand on, who laid down their tracks for us to follow. I acknowledge guest speakers and special guests, and of course you, the delegates, in particular international visitors who have travelled so far to attend this, the 63rd Annual United Nations Department of Public Information's non-government organisations, which I'm very pleased to say had agreed that it be held here in the Melbourne Convention and Exhibition Centre. I understand that this conference is the first time that Australia will host a United Nations event of this size. It is also the third time that the UN DPI / NGO Conference, it's too long, had been held outside of United Nations headquarters in America. This year's conference title, Advanced Global Health, achieved the MDG, Millennium Development Goals, with a focus on global health, which aims at improving and achieving equity in health and for all people worldwide. The conference is therefore about worldwide improvement of health, reduction to disparity, and protection against global threats that disregard national borders. You, the delegates of this conference, have important work over the next 3 days. To support this work, it's appropriate that the Aboriginal people of this land lay down a spiritual foundation for the conference to build on by playing the didgeridoo. So I invite you to close your eyes to feel the sounds of Australia. Thank you. My best wishes for a successful conference.